Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Writer, and today we're gathered here to watch our stories. We're here to watch Monday Night Raw and all the Monday Night Raw shenanigans, to say the least. Jey Uso has to hand-deliver Solo over to Roman after Solo lost last week, so I don't know how that's going to happen, but I guess we're just here to watch that happen. Chad Gable's defending the Intercontinental Championship against Rey Mysterio, which is very exciting. I'm skipping over this whole situation with Liv and Stephanie Vaquer, by the way, at the start of the show, because I'm so over the Judgment Day, and y'all don't need to hear me going on about them for like 5 minutes about how over it I am with this entire group. So first things first, apologies for not being here last week. We had the video filmed, but then the following day, when I was going to go to edit, I was like, okay, I think the power might be going out, because we got a really bad storm last week. You probably heard, like, you know, different cities throughout the Midwest getting hit really hard with, like, this, like, derecho type storm. We had, like, 60, 70. I think there were a couple spots that got, like, 80-mile-an-hour winds here in my area, which was insane. We had trees flying down. Like, it was just insane. Like, some of the streets in my neighborhood, like, had to be blocked off just so that they could, like, get these like huge trees down and stuff like that. It was insane. Like, the news was here, like tree branches were like all across just like people's like front yards and stuff like that, and along the tree lawn and stuff. It was a whole thing. Thankfully we didn't lose power over here. Unfortunately a ton of people lost power throughout the greater Cincinnati area. But yeah, it was a crazy situation. I'm like, I may be back a week and this happens. But yeah, so that happened last week. So again, thank you for being patient. Thankfully, in the meantime, I've been working slowly but surely through my SummerSlam videos. I got a whole bunch of shorts edited, and I just need to like update the titles and all of that stuff. And so those should be rolling out slowly but surely this week. So I got more short form content coming out hopefully this week for y'all, on top of our 2K26 content, on top of this reaction video. I'm hoping to get the vlog done for SummerSlam ideally before the end of August, but if I can't get it done by the end of August, I'm hoping by Labor Day weekend, or on Labor Day weekend. So I'm hoping to just be done with it by Labor Day weekend, just because I'm just taking my time with it, and there's just so much like just new editing things that I'm like trying to learn how to do and stuff like that. And also I have to go through like all these photos and videos and stuff like that. But we'll have more of the silly goofy stuff coming up, like, you know, on the shorts too. So it'll be fun. I'm excited just to kind of show y'all what we were up to. I had so much fun up at SummerSlam, and I just loved Minnesota so much. It soothed my soul to be somewhere where it wasn't humid outside for like basically the entire trip. Even that first day when we were there, when like the tail end of the heat wave was happening up in Minnesota, I was like, this humidity isn't that bad. Oh my God. And then by the time we got to SummerSlam weekend proper, it was like the mid to upper 80s, but there was like no humidity. It was literally perfect. And so I've kind of decided, I'm like, I don't hate summer. I just hate Cincinnati summer, because I literally went for a walk. It was in the upper 70s. Nope, it's got to feel like in the upper 80s. I'm like, I can't take this crap anymore. It's just, I can't take it. So I guess needless to say, we may be relocating next year. So there's a bit of an update on that front. We'll do a little bit of a life lately kind of video just to fill you all in on like what's all going on and everything, because there's just so much happening, to say the least. And we got to watch our stories. Again, I kind of skipped over this opening part. My bad. I'm just over all these groups at this point. Right as I say that, there's Jimmy just dancing out of the apparently Bloodline locker room, and there's Jey dancing out of the locker room. What is going on back there? I'm so confused. Now Jey's doing the pew pew thing, mocking Solo. What is happening here? Oh no, come on, Solo. We're rooting for you, Solo. We're rooting for your solo arc over here, okay? I am rooting for it. Like, what is happening here? Okay, needless to say, let's just jump right into the reaction, people. Okay, so like the way that they recapped everything just made it like very much like it was something pulled out of universe mode. But essentially Dom was going on about how he should have been in this #1 contenders tournament. Apparently they're setting things up for Dom versus El Grande Americano at Triple Mania, apparently, so that'll be interesting. Do we want to watch Triple Mania together? I don't know. Do we want to watch it? Let me know in the comments if we should watch that, because we really don't have much to watch this coming up month in September, because I'm not gonna be here for the premium live events for the rest of the year. That was not planned, but either way, yeah, we got Javon. He's going after JD, and Javon was calling out Big Cass because he got attacked by Big Cass last week. See, I don't think like the whole like running around the ring thing necessarily works for Javon, because isn't he already like really fast enough as it is? I don't know. I feel like for a high flyer, it just doesn't really work as much, but I could be totally wrong. Again, I'm not a trained professional wrestler or athlete in any capacity. I just think too much, and I always have 100 questions. Oh, JD's going after the ankle. We got a picture-in-picture. They didn't even do a transition to picture-in-picture. Okay, everything's fine. Alrighty, we're back from the picture-in-picture, and I just forgot to unmute it for a second there, but nonetheless, we are back. Oh, okay, that kick was cool from Javon. Nice springboard kick there. It's a really cool kind of like spiral kick of sorts. Also, I really like that new Seth Rollins shirt where it's like the simple white t-shirt. It's kind of got like, you know, Seth on the front of it. It's got like the rainbow colors on it. And I'm only saying that because they're doing the like WWE shop ad in the bottom corner there, the bottom right hand corner. See, like there's not a ton of shirts that I really like, so when I like something I'm like, ooh, that looks cool. Okay, that just happened. And JD kicked out. See, even JD's even doing a little bit better this year in the stupid group. Like he's having some more matches and he at least understands the assignment, right? Wait a second here, my credit card's in the ring now. I don't know how this all happened, but like it seems like so many of these premium live events are in Central Time this year, and I'm like more incentivized to go now that I've experienced the beautifulness of Central Time. I miss you, Central Time, take me back. It was so nice, like you get to the show and it's like 5 to 8 o'clock for one of these premium live events, or at least that was the case for SummerSlam, and I'm like, this is so great. You could still have like a full night of like dinner and just doing whatever you want. Like it's great. And once again, that was referring to the Money in the Bank thing, but like Houston's also in Central Time too. And like, this is great. Well, they also had Chicago too. That was another one they had in Central Time, right? Oh, that was a good moonsault. Oh, that's it. Okay, that was cool. JD like missed the moonsault, but the moonsault looked good. And then Javon just hit the OG cutter. That was an insane ending. I mean, this was a pretty good match. Again, Javon and JD both had a good showing, I think. So I'll give this a thumbs up. The crowd was into it. They both got a chance to shine. If Big Cass does anything, I swear to God, he's gonna show up again, right? I can't unhear Big Bill. Unfortunately, remember that? Oh my God, the learning tree and everything. Oh dear Lord. Yep, there he is. I mean, it's great to see him back in WWE and everything, but I just can't unsee everything that happened before. What was Javon supposed to do? Not say something after he got destroyed? Like, I'm just saying. I don't know if this is a good thing for Javon or not, because like Javon's getting some good momentum with the crowd and just in general. And it's like you have Big Cass who's like new, so like I'm all for like big guy versus little guy dynamic, right? But like I don't know. This isn't meshing well with me. Oh, Javon's on a mic. Well, meanwhile, there's Dom. He's like outside the ring like, oh my God, I'm gonna stay as far away from this dude as I can. He just took him down. Like, it's just tricky because both of them need the momentum there, right? Oh, and there's Dom. Okay. Shouldn't that be saying something? Did he just like slap his butt? Like, what is happening on this show? Him referring to JD. Shouldn't it be saying something though? Like, logically, I'm like, shouldn't it just take like one of these three people to take out Javon? Like JD, Dom, or like Big Cass, and not all three of them? I don't know. It wasn't personal, but like of all the people on the roster, like why is he going after Javon? Was that ever explained? Did I miss something? I probably missed something, to be honest. Yeah, you suck, Dom. And I think Javon's out. Well, once again, it's a weird one because I feel like both Javon and Big Cass, they need momentum at this point. So having two people that need momentum, I don't know. It's a weird vibe. Let me know what you think of this whole situation with Big Cass and Javon down in the comments down below. Just the vibes feel a little off, but I could be entirely wrong. Alrighty, everybody, we're like a minute into the match, but I wanted to make sure that I had my lower third correctly. But we have Rey Fenix versus El Fiscal. And again, one of the cool things about this tournament is that, like, you know, it's getting more of the AAA people on Monday Night Raw. Again, just some more eyeballs and everything, right? Right. Okay, Rey Fenix had a cool move there. Oh, I thought that was going to be it for a very split second. I mean, listen, this is getting more Rey Fenix on our screens, and that's always a good thing, right? I'm glad that Rey Fenix has been on our screens more often. I'm noticing that. There we go, Rey Fenix. There we go. I suspect this is probably going to be like Penta versus Rey Fenix, right? At the very end of this whole tournament. That just is like where the vibes are going. Okay, well, we just went to commercial just I get no transition. Alrighty, friends, we're back from the break. I have apparently been alerted that we may also have an early start time for Raw or something, like the week after that, and I'm like, something ain't adding up here. Next week for sure, because I think next week's a double taping, and then they're doing another double taping for, at the Cleveland show, as if, yeah. So I'm gonna assume that the following Monday Night Raw will actually be in the homeland pre-taped, so we might skip that one, although it's in the homeland, so I might have to be here accordingly for that. Oh, nice counter there from Rey Fenix. Banned in Mexico, but still fine here in WWE. That's one way to get around some rules, right? Oh, snap. I think that's definitely it. Yeah, Rey Fenix just won. This was a good match, did what it needed to accomplish, and yeah, I thought it was pretty serviceable. Alrighty, everybody, we've got Lyra versus Soul, and apparently we just are not allowed to watch entrances or anything here in the States. They've been like cutting off like almost all the entrances. I'm like, seriously? Like, what are we doing here? But we've got Soul versus Lyra, as they've established on commentary. This is the second time they faced off against each other, so that's a great point. We haven't seen Bayley in like a minute. But like, I'm interested where all of this is going with Lyra though. Like, she's been really interesting. I'm like, thankfully she's on the main show this week and not during the commercial break. Oh, I heard that kick. Oh my lordy. Oh, Soul's going for it. Oh, there we go. I don't think that WWE Club logo in the bottom right-hand corner, I don't think it's taking up enough real estate on the screen. No, I feel like Soul's been a little aggressive at certain points, right? Like she's had to be, right? Oh, what a counter there from Lyra. Oh, is this how we're gonna go to a break? Oh, they never do like a smooth transition or anything, like with the commentary. Okay, it's just like, we're just gonna be quiet and then we're gonna dip to the commercials, like, oh. Okay, that just happened. Oh, yeah, Lyra did just in fact get caught with the knee there. Sorry about that. About a little minute or so behind here. That's okay. Not like they actually show us anything during the break. Oh, Soul got some good air on that drop kick. Did you just see that? She got some good air on that. Oh, 2 count. I thought that looked like 3 for a split second there. Oh my God. Did you see that neck breaker? Dude. That might be it for Soul. I think that could be it for Soul. I don't know how Soul just kicked out. What was that? Can we show that neck breaker again? Okay, here we go. Yeah, she got Soul right on that top rope there. And like she was standing on the, and like Lyra was standing on the top, on the apron and everything. That was awesome. You know, I don't care. I'm giving that a round of applause because it was cool. Little round of applause there. Oh no. Oh, ouch. Yeah, no, my neck hurts watching this. Oh, there's Lyra. There we go. Again, Lyra's pretty strong, but then again, Soul's also very quick and very, like, she's got the agility component to it. So there's the Soul Snatcher, and that's it. This was a good match, though. I thought these two really had a decent little match there. I think it was starting to pick up towards the end, and then obviously they had to finish the match, and I get that. But man, that neck breaker that Lyra did to Soul was really cool, though. I gotta say that. But I thought, again, they had a good match. Did what it needed to accomplish. I'm gonna give all this a thumbs up. I enjoyed it. Okay, I think this is the most amount of energy that we've really had from Bron Breakker in a minute here, because in the backstage area they were interviewing him and Stupid Idiot and, well, Maxine and Austin Theory. Paul Heyman's on his way out here, but didn't they have a little encounter last week? Paul, please just take Bron Breakker back. Just, these two need to just reunite. Get the Braun and Bronson Brigade back together. And what's unwise to do is sticking around with this stupid group. I kind of like this, and it makes sense with Paul getting into the mix with Braun and Oba, because he's interacted with both, obviously, so this all makes sense. Ideally, you should have them on different shows, but who am I to say? Like, have Oba on one show, have Braun on the other show. You're golden. I'm just saying, if I was, like, WWE, I would build, like, the future around both of them, to be honest. I feel like there's room for both. I mean, look at back in the day when a lot of us were growing up, or at least when I was growing up, we had like John Cena and Batista. They were on 2 different shows. So like it worked out that way. The crowd's still super into Oba, so there's that. Although I kind of feel bad for Bron Breakker because he's been on the back burner for a while now, it feels like. Because ever since that match with Seth, he's like really cooled off. Hey, I'm here to ask the stupid questions. He's right. I'm here to ask all the stupid questions. I just want to see this match. Like, that's just where I'm at this point. It's a fresh match, and I just want to see what happens. Oh, he threatened to break up again with Braun Breaker. Oh, snap. This is a publicly... Paul, it's a wrestling show. It's a sports entertainment show. Hey, don't point at me, Paul. I'm on my couch, like, living my best life and being all comfy and cozy. I mean, at least we're acknowledging, like, Braun has a little bit of a way to go. Okay, like, that's true. I'm with Paul on this one. I don't agree with this dude that often. Oh, they're gonna put this for Sunday night's main event, because this is a main event match. I see what they're doing. Oh, we're getting this match. I was right. I mean, that's not a bad deal. I mean, Braun Breaker gets the home field advantage, just like Paul said, so I don't care. I'm looking forward to this match. I'm giving all this a thumbs up, mostly because I'm ready to watch these two go at it. I want to see this match. I want to see what happens. There's probably going to be some shenanigans that go down because, of course, there probably will be because we got to build things up for Money in the Bank probably, right? Right. Either way around, I'm giving all this a big old thumbs up. Oba, Femi, Braun Breaker, they just want to prove who's the future, and I am all for it. Like I said earlier, I think if you had one on each show, I think that would make the most sense. I'm looking forward to this matchup no matter what, and I think the fans are too, to be honest. I think this is exactly what, like, I feel like both of them kind of needed. So, like, I don't know. I was a little worried what they were going to do with Oba after the whole situation with, like, Brock Lesnar and everything. And, like, this is perfect for Braun Breaker because he just needs something to do and to kind of, like, get away from this stupid universe mode group known as the Visionless Vision and just whatever it is they're all doing. But we'll have to see what happens moving forward. Again, all this gets a big old thumbs up. I want to see what happens. All right, lovely people. We are gathered here for the final first round tournament round match. Words are hard today. But we've got Dragon Lee versus El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. Oh, he got some good air there. Oh, no. I wouldn't try to chop that dude, Dragon Lee. Oh, yeah, that's another thing, too. Omos is now over on AAA, too. I'm like, I don't know how all this is working, but I'm here for it. I really need to start watching AAA. There we go. Nice move there. Nice move there. I don't know what that was for. Oh, nice backbreaker. And another nice backbreaker. Oh, over the top rope there. Oh, huge move off the apron there. Oh, no. He's been in control for a few moments, Michael Cole. What are we going on about? I don't know if we're watching the same show. Alrighty, so we missed a bunch of things apparently during the commercial break, and Dragon Lee's in firm control now. There we go, over the top rope. Alright, Dragon Lee's on the top turnbuckle now. Oh yeah, that certainly was a big chop. Oh! Now, I heard that one. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, he just stopped Dragon Lee right there. Oh no. I literally thought that was it for a split second. Oh, huge stomp off the top rope. Oh, but the rope. I would have just went for the rope, but that's a me thing. I don't know if that would have worked, but I suspect that could have worked, right? Oh no. Oh, Dr. Wagner certainly got him there. Oh god, huge splash. How was that not it, dude? How is that not it? Oh no, we're at the top rope. Oh, huge superplex. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, dragon countered. I don't know how that dude just countered right there. I don't know how he just did that. I'm giving all this a thumbs up. The crowd was into this match, like, totally into it. I thought Dr. Wagner had a really good showing here. I think the ending alone deserves a thumbs up, right? Right. But let me know what you thought about this match as well down in the comments down below, and really this whole show. But yeah, again, I enjoyed this match. This was good. Alrighty, everybody, we got Chad Gable's first Intercontinental Championship defense. I mean, win or lose, they can't take away the fact that Chad Gable won the IC title in his hometown. Huge takedown right there from Chad Gable. Well, I mean, like, he's got the title defense. Like, it makes sense for Chad Gable to be a little bit more aggressive, right? Oh, what a suplex. Oh no, we're on the apron. I don't like this. I get so nervous with the apron. Oh, right on the post. Ouch. Oh, that looked rough. That looked really painful. All right, Rey's on the apron. He's running towards Chad, and he took down Chad Gable. I suspect this is when we're gonna go to a break, right? Okay, I'm gonna guess this is picture-in-picture. Wait, are we gonna continue with the match? They're not gonna give us all these stupid ads? I mean, we're in picture-in-picture, so there is an ad, but like, you get the idea. Usually with the picture-in-picture, we have to listen to the ad and everything. Okay, well, that was a very quick picture-in-picture situation, but we got Chad Gable back on the offense, although, yeah, he's back on the offense. I was gonna say, it doesn't feel like he's been off the offense, but he was off the offense. Rey with a counter, okay. Another counter, I should say, because I think that was a counter for the first one, right? Okay, so we're just kind of dipping in and dipping out, like, of the picture-in-picture. Is that sort of the vibe for this one? Like, make up your mind. Oh, ouch, right against the barricade, my God. Oh no, Rey, what are we doing? Oh, huge moonsault to the outside, right on a Chad Gable. Oh, I heard that kick. Oh my Lord, what a move there. That could be it. Oh, Rey kicked out. Oh, counter. Oh my God, there's so much happening here. Oh, Rey Mysterio's picking up the pace here. You love to see it. Oh, but Chad Gable caught Rey. Oh my God, but Rey Mysterio with the DDT. Again, these crazy counters, I don't know how they're doing it. Like, they're basically countering mid-move tonight, and I just don't know how they do it. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's gotta be it. That has to be it. Dude, that has to be it. That has to be it, right? Holy crap. How was that not it? I swear to God, how was that not it? How? I don't know how anybody's countering anything at this point. Again, I think my point was just proven there. Again, I don't know how any of these counters work. A 619 in the corner. Oh my God, 2 619s. But Rey's stalling. Rey, you're stalling. I don't know. Oh, the knees got, yep. Chad Gable's knees were up on that. Well, see, here's the thing, though. Like, everybody loves Rey Mysterio, so they're going to be booing Chad Gable here. Oh, he's not letting go of the ankle. Nope. Sneaky pin. Nope. Sneaky pin. Sneaky pin for the win. Dude, I'm going to agree with the crowd. This match was awesome. I'm giving this a big old thumbs up. Again, the crowd was into this match. And again, it's Rey Mysterio. It's Chad Gable. We knew that we were going to have a good match, unless some shenanigans went down. But I'm glad that we didn't have any shenanigans go down. And this was fantastic. I enjoyed every bit of this, and probably safe to say this was match of the night, but yeah, we've still got all the Bloodline shenanigans coming up. Alrighty, friends, we're back in full force. We had Judgment Day shenanigans to kick off Raw. We have Bloodline shenanigans closing things out, so Jay has to apparently hand deliver Solo to Roman, so like, that's a whole thing. All right, so we got to do the entrances, and everybody's got to be eating. Okay, Jimmy's dancing. They're hand delivering Solo, but they don't actually have their hands on Solo here. Like, what is this? Solo's just so over all of this. He's like, I just want to do my own thing, dude. Someone brought up a good point. I saw a few people chit-chatting about this on the social medias, but I saw a few people that were like, what if like Solo and LA Knight were onto something here? You know? I don't know. Solo's just too funny and actually entertaining at this point. Like, he's actually doing something different and refreshing. Why does he need to go into the Bloodline vortex proper? Like, we know that we've had certain individuals in the Bloodline vortex over the years against the Bloodline, but my God, the Bloodline is a vortex in and of itself. You get interesting, then you gotta go back in the Bloodline. That happened with Jay, that happened with Jimmy, that happened with Jacob, and it seems like it could very well happen with Solo here. Everybody needs to go and do their own thing for a little bit. What is going on here? Intense Uso rap song playing. That's how they describe the Usos entrance theme. Netflix, you really just get on my nerves half the time, but like, your closed captions can be hilarious. Listen, at this point, I mean, Solo and LA Knight appeared to be a little bit more of a team on the basis that they both have sunglasses. Well, then why do you want him back in the group if he makes you mad, Roman? Like, what are we doing? And why are we supposed to cheer for Roman if he's saying all of this? He just said he's petty. Well, I mean, Solo kind of took charge when you kind of left. So, I mean, like, there was nobody to lead the Bloodline at the time, so you kind of put him in charge unintentionally, right? Like, that was the whole thing. Oh, almost 3 years ago. No, the premiere of Netflix was back in, like, January of 2025. That was, like, almost 2 years ago. Get it right. No, we were here for that. We have been mentioning and bringing this match up with, like, the tribal combat stuff, right? When we have been talking about this, they didn't mention any of this until right now, and they even got the timing wrong. So excuse me, I have been here this entire time. I'm literally in my 30s now, still watching all this Bloodline drama that we're watching. Like, it's a theme. It has to be a theme, though. Anytime that people get interesting when they're doing their own things, or even when the Usos were back together as a tag team, they were like at least mixing it up with everybody again, because they had time apart and everything. And now, like, Jacob was Solo's getting interesting, being on his own a little bit, bringing some fire against Roman there. And like, again, anytime people get interesting when they're on their own or like separate from Roman, then it's like they bring them back. Listen, Solo's having the time of his life. You can't actually like make him go back into this, right? That looked like a total hype package there for Solo. Not so much what Roman wanted to put together, right? All right, is LA Knight in the truck? Listen, he's driven an ambulance. I wouldn't rule him out like taking over production or something at this point. Well, that's because Solo is funny. Because it's funny. This is giving off that one part of SpongeBob where like SpongeBob and Patrick are trying so hard not to laugh and they're like in class. You know which gif I'm talking about. Solo's had like the same outfit and everything. Really? You ruined his sunglasses. You stepped out of sunglasses, you jerk. What is Jay doing in the background? He's like trying to do some sort of like punching, like he's punching the air. Oh, come on. What is happening here? Like they just went after Solo because he wasn't like on his knees or anything. Like what is happening here? Again, why are we supposed to cheer for these people? Like again, we can acknowledge Solo's shenanigans, right? Like every sort of crappy thing that he did too. Like nobody's immune to the criticism, all right? All right. But at least Solo's been interesting, my God. Well, what is his other business then? I have a feeling I know who it might be, but so now it took 6 years for Roman to finally see everybody as like equals. So now we have brand new Ulafala seemingly enough. So we're diluting the Ulafala, right? Am I following this? I don't know. What is happening here? Lord, I'm so tired of this group. I'm tired of all these groups. Oh, Jacob doesn't have anything. Oh no. So he gave the new Ulafalas to the Usos, so they're the captains? Listen, out of those three, I'd want to have Jacob on my side. I'll be 100% honest with y'all about that. That dude can destroy anybody. We've got Los Angeles Knight coming out here now. I was gonna say, I think he might need the steel chair that's in the shirt. I have that same shirt, by the way. Jacob's just chilling in the corner. Jacob is me in this whole situation. He's just chilling and hanging out. See, like, they became the captains. And, like, well, look at what happened. Dark instrumental track. Like, that's how they described LA Knight's theme now. Like, I don't think his entrance theme is dark or instrumental. Like, it's instrumental, but it's not dark. I don't think it's dark. I mean, it might be a more minor tune, but still. If we're talking, like, major and minor scales. Oh my God, this has gone off the rails. But I mean, like, if we're having all these different Ulafalas, then like, I have so many questions here. So Roman basically told Jacob that this is like his problem, or like rather Roman's got this handled apparently. He was gonna go after LA Knight. Okay, so now he's getting the Usos to go after LA Knight. That makes all the sense in the world when you have an enforcer there. Oh no, he's trying to get Solo to take out LA Knight to send him home. Don't do it, Solo. I swear to God, Solo. Don't do it, Solo. I swear to God, Solo. Nope. There we go. Let's go, Solo. Come on, Solo. Keep going. Keep going, Solo. Let's go, Solo. Yes. Let's go, Solo. This Solo arc is in full force, everybody. I love this for us so much. I sense we're gonna get a rematch with Roman and Solo in the near future, right? Oh, what does Solo have? Oh, is he gonna do pew pew? Jay was like just so over it. Meanwhile, there's Jacob just chilling in the corner. Jacob's got the right idea of this whole situation. I feel like that's gotta be brought up next week, right? He just didn't yeet and then went after. Never change, Solo, never change. Okay, now Jacob's out of the corner. LA Knight's just fed up with everybody this whole situation. But Jacob's not doing anything. That's gotta be worth mentioning, right? But then again, there's Roman Reigns. Oh! Oh! There we go. LA Knight just got Roman. And Jacob's still not doing anything. So, like, is it kind of official that, like, we're not supposed to cheer for Roman even though everybody's cheering for Roman and the Usos and everything? I don't know. Like, this whole situation's just weird. We got a little fist bump right there with LA Knight and Solo. You love to see it. I suspect those are the next two for Roman, right? Solo and LA. That's gotta be it. Like, this is setting things up for War Games, right? Quite possibly. But listen, they've got a buddy on Monday Night Raw, seemingly enough. You need a buddy system on the show because you can't trust anybody. So you got to have a buddy, and then you got to have eyeballs on said buddy in this buddy system situation. I don't care. this just makes my heart very happy to see Solo doing his own thing. I'm mostly here for Solo and LA Knight at this point. Everybody else, this Bloodline drama, I'm so over it. I'm like, we have literally been watching this Bloodline arc for like 6 years now. Roman's expecting everybody to be back to like 2021, 2022. And I'm like, that was like 4 or 5 years ago. Like, so much has happened. I'm in my 30s now. Like, I just, what is happening? But I guess I'm a little bit more invested now that we're actually committed to going to Survivor Series. I still need to book a flight, but I'm waiting for prices to come down just a little bit, hopefully. Nonetheless, I will give all this a thumbs up, mostly for LA Knight and Solo, and because they stood tall at the very end. I'm liking their like little team up too. Again, I know they've been back and forth at each other for like ages, seemingly enough, because we were joking about that. That was like on rotation, seemingly enough, on the SmackDown side of things for a while, right? But like, just because like those two walked out and like just, you know, the crowd was very much into Solo, they were very much into LA Knight. We're gonna give this a double thumbs up. Again, we saw somebody just like not get destroyed by the Bloodline at the very end of the show. I think that's reasonable. And again, the crowd was very much behind them. And those two just look like they're having a good time. Alrighty, friends, so we had a lot of bright spots this week on our stories. I enjoyed the Lyra versus Ruca match, although I felt like Lyra should have won that match, but I thought, again, they both had really strong showings. Again, felt like maybe Lyra should have won that one just because she's got the new character and like she sent off Bailey and everything. She just had like more momentum. I understand that like Sol also needed a win, kind of sort of, right, to kind of get back after like just losing the IC title and everything. But I don't know. I just, in this situation, I felt like Lyra needed the win just a little bit more. On top of that, I really enjoyed the 2 tournament matches. I thought both matches were a lot of fun to watch. And I also thought that we had a really good main event with Chad Gable and Rey Mysterio for the IC title as well. So I want to see where that's going. I'm not particularly interested all that much in this whole situation with like Big Cass coming back and like how he's going after Javon. Like that whole part didn't make sense to me. I'm like, you mean to tell me that like it's gonna take 3 people to take out Javon Evans? Like, I don't know, that it wasn't adding up in my little brain. I did like the ending of the show, mostly for Solo and LA Knight. And Jacob is also a little bit interesting too. He was just hanging out. Like, he was just like minding his own business pretty much. I know like Rowan basically was like, nope, don't do anything or whatever. And I'm like, no, that's like relatable, because I feel like I'd probably be doing that. Just like, I'm gonna watch everything unfold before I actually do anything, and that's relatable. Solo just continues to be fantastic on his own. Just let him do his thing. Let him have a proper solo arc, like we've been joking around here. I have been literally wanting this dude to have a solo arc for like how long now? Because again, he was showing the personality even like well before this, but he's really getting to show like his like personality and everything now. And I love that, because like you could see the little glimpses like even like a year or 2 ago, right? But like he's really just, you know, becoming his own person and just like really showing his personality. And he's just really thriving in this new role. Again, like he needed a bit of a change of pace and just change of direction. I think he's moving in the right direction so far. I just hope they just keep their foot on the gas with Solo just doing his own thing, to be honest. LA Knight's just fantastic per usual, and I want to see where things are going. Will it be LA Knight or Solo getting that first title opportunity after? Because we're going to just assume that Roman's going to win whoever wins this like tournament coming up, right? Because that's going to be on the Monday Night Raw that's in Mexico City. And so like you've got the Mexico City title defense coming up, and then you've also got like presumably maybe Money in the Bank, right? Because I gotta think that you've got to defend the title on that premium live event, because after that it's just Survivor Series, and we all know the Bloodline's probably going to want to be involved in that, so there's that. But yeah, I overall enjoyed this week's episode of Monday Night Raw. I'm just so tired of all these groups at this point. I know I say it every week, and y'all are probably sick of me, like, basically saying it. But it's so true. I'm like, these groups, like, what is happening here? Like, nothing. It feels like they're all over the show, but, like, nothing is happening. I could be entirely wrong, though, but let me know what you think down in the comments down below. Next week, we have an early start time, apparently, because they're doing the double tapings next week. They're doing double taping in Ottawa, Canada, and then they're also doing double taping up in Cleveland. I will not be there for that, just so that we're clear. But yeah, so they're doing 2 double tapings next week, which again, like when you look at the schedule, like I understand giving people time off, but like you're making everybody work on Labor Day weekend. even though you're giving people time off ahead of Labor Day weekend. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. But again, we'll see if we're going to actually do the reaction like 2 weeks from now when it's like pre-taped. I try to avoid the pre-taped ones, to be honest, but we'll see what happens. If there's anything of import that we need to like watch, then sure. I suspect probably not, though. So we'll definitely be here next week. We'll probably skip the week after that, and we'll go from there. So on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button so you get notifications on here and that sort of thing. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.